This is the most beautiful machine I've ever had. I've had the MVP 17-inch, 24-inch iMac, 13-inch MVP, and 13-inch MacBook. Over the years the 13-inch MVP still works fine, and I've had it 10 years since graduating college. I'm a photographer and researcher, and I decided to step away from Apple and purchased an MSI Creator 65 4K 32GB 1TB SSD with a crazy high-end graphics card and state-of-the-art cooling system to handle running taxing software like Photoshop. That was in December 2019. After 3 weeks the CPU was constantly running at 90 degrees Celsius and consequently burned the hell out of my thigh, and I was only using Lightroom, so I returned it to get the 16-inch MVP 16GB i9 with 1TB SSD. I don't think I'll ever have another machine that isn't made by. I highly recommend. But if you have a lot of equipment that uses USB ports like me, don't forget the adapters like I did. I have the 8-core processor too. 4 GHz, 32 GB of RAM, 2 TB SSD, maxed out graphics card. Elegant and a beast. Pictured with 43-inch 4K monitor that Apple automatically configures with a plug-in of one Thunderbolt 3. What a return to form by Apple with the 16-inch MacBook Pro. Using with Adobe Creative Cloud applications, some apps seem to need to be written for this processor architecture, although zero complaints with current performance. Battery life is great. Finally. The screen is beautiful. The increased cooling is evident. Overall I am overwhelmingly pleased. What a return to form for Apple. Only downside is this computer cost me north of $4,000 with a 3-year extended warranty and accidental damage. If you've been waiting for Apple to wake up and address the concerns raised by the Apple community, your wait is now over. This is the MacBook Pro we've all been wanting for years. This review is for the higher-end model, stock. The good keyboard. It's fantastic. The key travel has been extended to 1mm, which is about half of the original keyboard found on the 2015 and prior model years. It feels just as good to type on because Apple improved the tactile feedback. The keys sort of spring back. The keyboard is quiet and very comfortable to type on. The keys are slightly smaller but do not make typing on them any more difficult. The directional arrows are now properly set up and the physical escape key is back, making it a breeze to flip through open applications. Screen. Click the link under this video for more details, reviews and current pricing.